What do you think about like the Bernie Sanders people, the really far left progressive caucus? Because I've seen a couple people I know saying that they're not going to give Biden a pass and that they want to hold him accountable because they really don't like him for being too centrist for their liking. They want someone who's more far left, and they're really going to go after him. So do you think that all these like super far left progressive socialist types are going to fall in line and just support him, or do you think that there's going to be a resistance movement of people who are, upset that he's not far left enough and want to try to push him in that direction, and maybe we continue to see Antifa and BLM, get upset about these things?
That's an interesting question. I don't think that they're going to get in line in a way that they're going to stay silent. They're going to be pushing their agenda. They have the radicals on their sides, and by radicals, the folks are going to show up in the streets and, burn things, or at least at minimum hold signs. That's going to put the pressure on the Republic. They're going to move the box left. The
Overton window?
Yeah, the Overton window is going to be shifted left by those people. Will they be, Biden's the worst? No, I think they still view him as a means to an end. At least that's how I think they'll take it.
Yeah, I think you're probably right, because I don't think Biden is all there cognitively.
Yeah.
I think it's been pretty well demonstrated that he's not, and so I'm not sure how much actual leading he's going to do in the administration as opposed to being directed by staff and by generals and things like that. I hope we see a resurgence of the anti-war movement, which really hasn't been that. We haven't really seen much of an anti-war movement under Trump. I was very alarmed when Obama became president, and under Bush, like, Code Pink was everywhere. Code Pink was all over the place saying Bush is a war criminal, we got to stop these wars, and Obama took over and, if anything, was more warlike than Bush, but Code Pink just disappeared, gone, and they said nothing when Hillary was running for president, completely quiet. And, I didn't see him much under Trump either, to be honest, although I would have expected to. So I'm really hoping for a resurgence of the anti-war movement, because I think Biden, one of the things he's going to be bad on, of which we can talk about, there's going to be many, one of the things he's going to be bad on is he's going to be a lot more willing to listen to the generals and do more foreign intervention and start more wars, which is really terrible.
Yeah, President Trump was a slight shift in foreign policy to where, from the beginning, he opposed at least the Iraq war. He paid lip service to wanting to get our troops out. He didn't get a ton of that done. He did broker some good meetings in the Middle East that he's gotten credit for, but Biden's definitely going to be a shift back to the Bush-Obama. It's a return to the quotations, the norm, I guess, of the past 20 years.
Yeah.
Since 9/11.
I mean, Trump was by no means great on foreign policy,
No.
and he kept hiring people like John Bolton and making terrible mistakes, but, I think there was a desire there to push back, and it's really hard to push back against the military apparatus. It's not easy to do. And I think he tried to, and I think he largely failed. But at least having that impulse there, I thought, was a positive thing, and that's going to be gone under Biden. He's just going to do what the generals tell him to do, because he's not going to know any better.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you saw the tweet he put up, something around like America's going to be back in the game when he's talking to, and I was like, that's code for more war.